guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna plant my pepper plants in containers. And these guys I started from seeds in about mid-May, and so it's been about 2 months and it's time for them to go into containers. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do 3 different things, and then of course there is gonna be a follow-up video. But the first pepper plant, I'm not gonna add anything to the soil. It's just going to be the Patio Plus organic potting mix. And then in the second one, I'm gonna add the rock dust and my homemade banana peel and eggshell fertilizer. And up above you can find a link to this video and see how I made it. Of course, Epsom salt and my Dr. Earth organic fertilizer, which I used before in my raised bed garden. And with the third plant, I'm gonna do everything the same, except I'm gonna use a new fertilizer. And you guys all know how much I love the Alaska organic fish fertilizer, the liquid one. And the other day I was at Home Depot and I was just kind of browsing through the fertilizers, and a gentleman at the store told me that this one works really well for container plants. So I'm gonna give it a try. So one plant is not gonna get anything, the other one is gonna get all the goodies plus Dr. Earth, and the third one is gonna get the Alaska fertilizer. And we'll see what happens. I'm gonna plant all 3 of them today, and then probably in about a month or so I'm gonna do another video and see what the difference between the 3 plants is. And I'm using the same soil, they're all in 3 containers. There is no difference between anything else but the fertilizers that I'm using, or the one that I'm not using anything at all. And one thing I wanted to tell you guys, right now here is July 7th in Arizona, and if you're just starting to garden, now is the time to start your tomato and pepper plants from seed. So if you start them from seed now, you'll be able to harvest fruit from November 1st forward up to, I don't know, mid to, or the end of December. And down below, I'm going to put a link again to the website where you can enter your zip code and find out what grow zone you're in and what veggies is appropriate to start when. It's too early now for anything else to grow in Arizona, but you can start your tomato and pepper plants from seeds. And what else? I think that's all. I did start this in mid-May, and I know they're not going out in the garden where it's way too hot. They're going to be in containers over here in the patio, and they're pretty much not going to get any sun. So I'm going to show you now how I mix the soil with all the goodies that I'm going to use. Let's go. And these are the two pepper plants that I planted yesterday, and I didn't add anything to these guys. I just transferred them from the container straight into the soil, and I just watered them with the diluted Alaskan fish fertilizer. And now I'm going to show you how I'm going to mix the fertilizers in the soil. So this is my last container, and here I added 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt, 1 tablespoon of rock dust, 1 tablespoon of the Alaska fish fertilizer, and 1 tablespoon of my banana peel and eggshell fertilizer. I filled up the container. This is I would say probably about 1.5 gallons or 2 gallons, and I filled it up about halfway with soil, put the fertilizer and the rest of the stuff, and I'm gonna mix it very well because you shouldn't put your plants right on the top of any fertilizers. So this is the bottom layer. I'm gonna mix it really well. All right, that's good enough. And next I'm gonna add another scoop or so of soil, maybe a little more, just so the plant is not sitting right on the top of the fertilizer. All right, just spread it nicely. And now I'm gonna bring my plant. All right, here is the plant that it's gonna go into this container. And one thing I'm gonna do is very carefully I'm gonna pinch those bottom leaves and then massage the cup just a little bit to separate the soil from the cup. You see, these are getting way too heavy for this cup, and I'm gonna flip it over and remove the cup. See how big the roots are? Right, I'm gonna put it in my container, and then I'm gonna start adding soil. And now that the soil is added, I am going to water it, and I am just using water. I didn't add my favorite fish fertilizer. And over here I added all the fertilizer and everything, and I mixed it with the soil. And then I'm just gonna scoop a little soil on the top, and I'm gonna place my pepper plant there. So all the pepper plants are planted, watered and fertilized. I'm gonna do a follow-up video in about a month or so. In about 5 or 6 days I am going to clip the tops of the pepper plants so I can get them to grow bushier, because this is a variety that grows big peppers, and I don't want it to just be tall and skinny. But I'm not doing this right away because they're going to go through their transplant shock right now, so I don't want to shock them even more. So I'm going to give them some time, and then I'm going to trim them. That's all for today, guys. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Ideally, you have to test your soil to see if you have any deficiencies, but sometimes your plants talk to you and they give you signs. That's why you should check out this link for the article from University of